Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Microsoft 365 Business Workshop. I welcome you all to this 1 hour workshop that we will be doing, and where I will take you through the main features and benefits of the Microsoft 365 solution. Let's start. All right, so this is also going to be your first steps to be a modern workplace. Just give me a sec, guys. All right. So, let me just put the right perspective here first. So, today we all know that businesses all over the world, be it small, be it large, have been impacted in some way or the other by the huge pandemic in the last 2 years. So, this also has meant that there has been a huge change in the way how businesses have transformed or are looking to transform, and ensure that these kind of challenges do not mean that their businesses are down. Right. So at this juncture, I would like to say that we've also helped hundreds of employees of our customers adopt Microsoft 365 to ensure that they are able to access company data and personal data 24 by 7 from any device. Right. So, at this, let's understand that today the people are the driving force behind your progress. Your people absolutely are able to adapt to the changes and kind of drive your success in the coming times. Today, clearly speaking, every modern workplace, as we would like to call it, needs, some key things for them to be operational. The first is real-time collaboration. With most companies now adopting hybrid working, real-time collaboration is a need by almost every company. So people want to get work done from virtually anywhere, anytime. People want to work from any device. So this, of course, means that there has to be a great solution for you to ensure that there is real-time collaboration. People are able to work together and get things done faster. And at this, security plays a big role, because since your data is on the cloud, you want to ensure that your data is not accessible by the wrong people. And also, you don't want cost to go so high that you're not able to afford it. So, these solutions have to be kind of very, very reasonably priced. And, adopting multiple different solutions doesn't cut the ice. Your employees need to then learn different ways to do different things. You would rather want a single platform, a single solution to do everything. All right, so the new age SMB, as we would call it, the modern workplace, clearly, they are looking at transforming themselves to accommodate their customer needs and business demands. And yes, security is top priority for everybody. And every business, like I said, want to enable hybrid working. Right, so that's another key requirement. So this is a new age business, as we would call it. Right. And at this juncture, let's look at the key benefits of Microsoft 365 solution. This solution enables your people to work together. That is real-time collaboration. Has all the right security in place to ensure that your data is safe. And lastly, enables you to actually cut costs. While getting all these business benefits. Just a minute. All right, so Microsoft 365 is really a totally cost-effective cloud solution. Includes a lot of apps within itself, like Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, all the familiar MS Office apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and of course a lot more. And this one single solution, you can chat, call, meet, collaborate real time. So all if this is kind of included in a single solution. All right, so here let's look at the key features of this best-in-class productivity tool. I'm going to talk about the four main pillars of every modern day workforce. Just give me a sec, guys. So that was the Microsoft 365 value in a short video. So now let me touch upon the four main pillars of the solution. The first is your huge 50 GB Exchange mailbox. Here you can sync your mails, calendar, and contacts on all your devices that you use. And then, of course, I will spend a lot of time talking about Microsoft Teams. This is your one single solution for meetings, chats, file storage, and a lot more. Then OneDrive for business. OneDrive is really speaking your own storage on the cloud. Every user gets 1 TB of storage. And then lastly, Microsoft Security. So all this put together, Microsoft Security helps you to ensure that your data is not leaked to the wrong people. All right. So with this, the business class mail that you get, even the basic plans include a 50 GB mailbox, where all your contacts, calendars synced across your devices, and you have best-in-class protection against viruses, malware, ransomware, and so on. And there is a 99.99% uptime guarantee by Microsoft. And very importantly, you can remotely wipe information on any lost or stolen devices. I will cover this a bit later. And some of the higher plans of like the Microsoft 365 Premium plan has a 100 GB mailbox. All right, so there is a lot of storage that you get, plus the archiving features that you get. All right, now let me talk about Microsoft Teams. So Teams is your single place where you have collaboration from virtually anywhere. I'm going to play a short 2-minute video and then I will come back to you. All right, so that was a brief introduction to Microsoft Teams. Today, Microsoft Teams has simply become the premier meeting ground, and I believe over 250 million monthly users. So, meetings, live events, calling, and it has some amazing features like you see the virtual background behind me with my company logo. You can select your background, you can have captions, you can have transcriptions for every meeting, you can mute other people, you can showcase your presentation screen. So amazing features that you have with Microsoft Teams. And now let me introduce you to Microsoft Teams as a storage solution. So for a lot of SME customers, we see that they still use on-premise servers or NAS boxes for, their MS Office file storage. Now, getting to access these files by remote workers is quite a task. You need remote desktop solutions, or you need a VPN and all kinds of things, or mails and pen drives. So sharing files stored on local servers is not exactly very easy. You move your file storage to Microsoft Teams because every Teams has a minimum 1 terabyte storage, and then the storage capacity gets more as your users increase. So once you store use Teams for your file storage, there is the first big important benefit is these files are now accessible to your users 24 by 7 from any device, Android, iOS, Windows 10 or MacBooks. So, accessing your company data is so easy. And then multiple users can co-author, that is work on, let's say, a Word document or Excel or PowerPoint sheet at the same time. So that makes it very, very easy for people to get things done so fast. So in short, Microsoft Teams as a file storage solution is a tremendous benefit for SMEs where you simply make your data available 24 by 7 to your users. All right, so on your screen, what you see is the Express Teams screenshot. We have divided our employees into multiple teams. So there could be, let's say, IT team, a core team, online team, and so on. And then data only relating those teams are put there. So what happens is you can absolutely control access to data by the right people. And most importantly, security is built into teams at a great level. So unit allows you to control access to your different folders and also allow data leakage protection. I will cover this later. And again, this data is not only available on a PC, but simply put, your users can access it over a mobile. So look at the same Teams, Express Teams on mobile screen. So you have the same folders, files, which your people can access from just about anywhere. It doesn't matter where they are. Uh, I mean, any device. So that's where you literally enable 24 by 7 working overnight. All right. And then, like I said, Teams has got some amazing features, and up to 300 people can attend a meeting. All right, where you can showcase your screen, make presentations, show videos, and so on. You can even collaborate in real time on documents and whiteboards. So kind of amazing features. You can record meeting like I'm doing so right now. You can have transcriptions, you can have captions at the bottom of your screen. So all in all, a great meeting tool right on your desktop or on your phone or tablet. And with Teams, some plans also include the capability to have live events. So with live events, up to 10,000 people can attend a live event. All right. So let's say you want to have an event for your customers, or let's say school wants an event for parents and external people. So 10,000 people can attend a live broadcast, which you can do from your office just using a simple PC. So, this is a great cost effective way for you to hold conferences and virtual broadcast anytime. All right. And again, these can be recorded, there can be transcription and so on. And collaborating with your own staff, your own colleagues is so easy because you have Teams chat. This chat is kind of pervasive. It follows you across your devices. In your chat, you can put documents, photographs, videos, and so on. So, the chat continues irrespective of the device you are using. Unlike, let's say, any other form of mobile phone based chat, this chat is far more richer. And in Teams chat, you can even include people outside your organization, right? And some of the examples of teams that you can form in your company, it could be sales, IT, finance, accounts, HR, and so on. So, you can have different kind of teams. And with these teams, you can set up their data and data access capabilities and then control, who has access to what. So this was Microsoft Teams. So to summarize, Microsoft Teams is a fantastic file storage solution for SMEs. For all of you who are still using on-prem NAS boxes or file servers to store your data, you can use the Microsoft Teams. You get 1 TB and more. And with this, you also get the capability to co-author documents. And yes, Teams as a meeting room is a capability that all of you know of, and up to 300 people now can attend a team and live events as well. So all in all, Teams by itself is a comprehensive modern workplace solution for organizations of any size. All right, so with this, let me come to OneDrive for Business. So OneDrive for Business is seriously not much to learn, except that with OneDrive, you get 1 TB of storage. So you continue working on your PC as usual, and then, the magic happens. The same files and folders is accessible to you on your mobile phones, tablets, or any other PCs that you're using. So a tremendous productivity tool. You could be working in your office, switch off that PC and walk out of the office, and on the go, you can access the same files and folders on other devices. So let me play a video here to explain OneDrive for Business. All right, so that was OneDrive for Business. Now let me touch upon the last important tool that Microsoft 365 has, and I want to discuss today. This is Microsoft Security. So all-round security for your business data. So I mean, first let me highlight few common, ways we work. All of us are used to accessing our work on our mobile device. While your employees are doing this, you need to understand that it is you as your business owner or IT admin, you have complete control over the devices your employees can use. You can secure these devices, you can protect the way they access business data and the access controls. So, that's something that is an integral part of M365. And it's very often that we get suspicious mail that we don't know whether we should click on attachment or not. But with Microsoft 365, first thing is, you can detect malware with a sandbox analysis of the attachment, so it doesn't kind of come down and infect your systems. In fact, most of the time, the Microsoft 365 servers are able to detect malware, spam, ransomware at the cloud level itself. So, your PCs are protected. And there are a lot of features that are integrated into the system, like multi-factor authentication, to ensure that only the right, people have access. Also, when you have sensitive data that you don't want outsider to use, some of the plans like the Microsoft 365 Business Premium plan include very rich data leakage protection plans or information rights management plans where you can encrypt mails, you can ensure that your attachments or data cannot be forwarded, copied, printed, or even screen printed. So there is a lot of way where you can ensure that your data does not go to people who you do not want. And of course, there is cloud archiving. So everything that is done by your employees is archived all the time. And again, I mean, if your employees have left their phone somewhere and you kind of are not comfortable about it, you can absolutely delete the all data on that device. You and this applies to Android and iOS devices as well. Right, so completely wiping off data on those devices. So you ensure that your company's data is, not leaked out to others. This is a video that I'll play on security. Right, so that was Microsoft Security explained in really, really simple terms. So all in all, I want to summarize that as a product, Microsoft 365 Business completely enables you to transform your organization overnight. I mean, with 24 by 7 access to personal and business data and your company's data, from any device. That's a huge increase in productivity, and it just makes efficiency, multiply so much. And again, teams are able to achieve so much more with coordination and being able to do things much more quicker with the ability to share documents, with the ability to co-author documents at the same time. Right. So with this, let me cover some of the Microsoft 365 plans. All right. So the plans that I want to discuss here, just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Just give me a moment. I seem to have a problem. I'll just come back to you. All right, just a minute, guys. I will come back to you. Just give me a sec. So we will go through the live demo now, and then I will cover the plans and other features. Let me share my screen now. All right, I'll just share my screen now. Sorry for the small glitch. All right, now, all right, can you see my screen now? All right, so these are the different Microsoft 365 plans, all right, where you have 365 Business Basic, you have Standard and the Premium. The Basic has Exchange, OneDrive, SharePoint, and Teams, while the Business Standard has Exchange. All these features are basic plus Word, Excel, PowerPoint. I mean, your full MS Office that you can install on up to 5 devices. The premium is everything that the standard has, and it also has information rights management and a lot of security features built in. So you have plans starting at 1500 rupees in India for the business basic, and then it goes on to premium, which can go up to 16,000 rupees a year. All right, so the call to action clearly is for all of you to adopt Microsoft 365 Business for your organization and uh, deploy Microsoft Teams, which is, incredible product built to enable collaboration and efficiency. Then enable OneDrive on all your users so that they can access their PC's data on the go. You have 1 terabyte each user. Yeah. So if you have 100 users, you're talking about 1 terabyte each user. The storage on Teams is separate, and the mailbox storage, which is 50 GB and more, is separate. Right, and then ensure that you deploy Microsoft 365 security to ensure that data leakage protection is taken care of. So, if you have questions in your mind about, what does this cost, how long does it take to deploy, and who's going to support you? So there are no real capital costs to incur here. All you have to do is pay for the plan per user per year. So it's literally pay as you go. And the lead time to change is hardly a couple of days, depending on the data that we need to migrate. So this is not really a long deployment and migration process. And having said that, the M365 has best-in-class security, and you have support from Express at first level and Microsoft as well, of course. So the incredible value adds that we have for our customers is, Microsoft Teams. We help our customers set up teams, channels, put the right security in place, and we help you set it up on your different PCs, mobiles, and other devices. And then we help you kind of, with support if needed throughout your usage period. So that's a lot of value that we give at Express to our customers. And we also drive OneDrive adoption. So, OneDrive is key to your users being able to be productive, wherever they are. So we help you to, deploy OneDrive across your users, PCs and mobiles, help them with their initial issues, and then integrate OneDrive, where, people are able to share files, upload files from anywhere. And then lastly, and most importantly, if your mails are hosted somewhere else on any competing product, we'll help you migrate all your mails, contacts, calendars to Microsoft 365. As I said, you have a minimum 50 GB mailbox or higher on all your devices. So all in all, partner with Express, for a smooth ride. We've got years of experience deploying Microsoft 365. We've got a trained and expert team, and we've already helped hundreds of customers deploy this product. So, to summarize, your organization, imagine everybody empowered with Microsoft 365 business plan, and your entire employee base is like now a huge force of efficient workers where the productivity levels are very high. So with this, before I take questions, what I'll do is I'll cover the brief demo and then I will take you on. Just give me a second. All right, so now let me share my screen. So guys, on my screen, I will first show the Teams native app. So as I told you during my presentation, we in Express, we use Microsoft Teams. So we've divided our people into different teams and we kind of store all our files on teams for different teams. So access to these files is very easy through the app. And here I can upload files, I can upload folders from the app. And what we've done is we've also enabled the same teams on Windows itself. All right, so the same files and folders, the entire team is available on your easy to know Windows File Explorer. So, all your data is available to your users on their PCs, irrespective of where they are working, right? And the same data, I mean, the same way you see it is available on Android. And with this, I also have my own OneDrive folder. So my own data, which is my personal and private data, is under OneDrive. So all my personal data, my company folders, my text, my photos, my videos, different documents, all within OneDrive. I've got 1 TB of storage that I'm using. So this data is now available to my users, I mean to me from any device, and sharing data is very easy. So all you have to do is right click on a particular folder and click on share, and you are able to then share your particular folder or file with any single person that you like, or you can just create a shareable link that anybody can see. All right, so you can even set an expiration date. So if you want to share a document for a limited period, or you want to set a password so that only the right person who has the password can access it. So you have control as to you can share your files and folders only with specific people for a certain amount of time, and then you can even revoke that access whenever you like. So sharing files and folders in OneDrive is just a matter of a right click. So you could share, huge folders and files without getting into any third-party app for sharing your data. So this is OneDrive on my PC, and I also showed you the Teams folders on my PC. So guys, with Teams and OneDrive on my PC, today I am working remotely, so I still have access to my company folders or to my PC data, which is lying in my office, sitting here. So very easy for all of us to kind of be productive wherever we are. So that's it from me. I mean, I have kind of put to you the Microsoft 365 proposition, tremendous benefits and features for every business, big and small. Do send in your questions on chat here, or get in touch with us on mail, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much.